Welcome back to another week of GasCanCo on YouTube, guys. Christian here. For this week's video, we have Mr. Sean Foster. We actually went out and filmed his gorgeous 3rd gen Camaro. Happens to be a twin turbo LS build. We really think you guys are going to enjoy this. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button. We thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoy. Cue the intro. Alright guys, so here we are again, another week with GasCanCo on YouTube. We have Mr. Sean with us today. If you want to introduce yourself to the people, let them know who you are, what you're about.
Okay. I'm Sean Foster. I work at Easton Body Shop, and I've got a 91 Camaro that I've had for 22 years, I believe, and it's finally turned into the car I dreamed it would be.
You had it for that long?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that. Alright, so you got the 3rd gen Camaro. You got it, you said 22 years ago?
Yep.
Alright, and how did you come about this car?
Well, when I started working at East End, I probably worked there for 4 or 5 months, and they was repairing this car that'd been hitting the front end, and they was kind of doing it on the side because they bought it or whatever. And then the lady that owned it at the time, Fran Doddridge, she was like, "You ought to buy that car." And I said, "Well,
didn't have to tell you twice.
No." I said, "I would do that, but if you take it on my check," I said.
So hopefully you got a good deal on it then? Did you have to do the rest of the work yourself, or was it already fixed before you bought it?
No, it was fixed when I got it, so
you.
I didn't really have to do anything to it.
Alright, so
just get it and drive it.
Hey, that's the best way to do it. So from then to now, what's changed in the car?
Everything. I mean,
all of it.
Yep.
I got you. So it started out, was it a 350 car?
No, it was a 305 throttle body injected 700 R4.
I got you. And then what do we have?
Well, now it's a twin turbo, obviously, 5.3 liter stock motor with a little tiny cam in it.
I got you. So 5.3, are we talking like a Gen 3 truck engine?
Yep.
Or I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Good deal. What size turbos are on it?
55, 57s, precision turbos.
I got you. And then dual wastegate, dual blow off valve, all that fun
well,
stuff?
it's got a single blow off valve, but dual wastegates. I
got you. Anything else with the turbos? Like, do you have any secrets or anything, or just your standard 5.3 build?
The motor itself's pretty standard. I mean, there's nothing special about it.
What cam you got in?
It's got a 220, 220, 581 lift cam.
And have you done anything to the trans?
It's actually, right now, it's got a Magnum T56 in it.
Oh, very nice. And what kind of clutch you got behind it?
It's got a, what's that clutch? It's a McLeod twin disc RST clutch.
So it definitely holds the power.
It does. It drives like stock. It's a really nice clutch.
Yeah, just twin turbo, but drives like stock. You can't ask for better.
Well, I mean, once we take the car out, you'll see. I mean, the car is surprisingly, you would never know that it's a twin turbo, 650 plus rear wheel horsepower car. I mean,
have you had it on the dyno?
Yeah.
Nice. So what was your numbers on the dyno?
The most it's made on probably around 13 pounds. It was 663 rear wheel horsepower.
Was the truck engine stock bottom end,
yep.
or have you changed it?
No, it's
so completely stock?
Yep.
Nice. No head studs?
Well, it's got head studs, yeah.
Head studs. Good deal. So what's future plans for the car? I know you said, you mentioned a little bit ago you've changed the interior out.
Yeah.
Basically changed the entire car. But do you have any future plans? You said it's your dream car, but like, is there anything else like that's leaving you wanting?
The only thing I really do now is trying to refine it to make it more comfortable to drive.
I got you.
So it's a car I feel like I can get in and go anywhere in, and I've taken it to Michigan and Bowling Green, and I mean, I'll take it to the beach, and
I'd really not even think twice about it.
No, I'd like to take it out to Arizona next spring.
Gotcha. That's a good drive.
That is.
That's what, like 23, 24 hours or so?
Yeah.
I mean, that's really a testament to the build, though, if you think about it, that you put together a twin turbo like street monster that you can just, oh yeah, let's just go like across the country, no problem.
I've had lots of friends that have put in a lot of time and effort to make it what it is now.
Always nice to have those friends for sure. So we've talked about your future plans. So next, what's one of your favorite memories with your car? It doesn't have to be like something crazy. It could be something silly. But like when you think of that car, that one memory that you just, that one story you want to tell somebody, what would that be with this car?
Well, I'll go to my wife's story. And the first time I picked her up in it, the first date we went on was in the Trans Am. And of course I had that too, and it was still 305 throttle body, but I already had it 6-speed swap. So we got to meet some guys downtown by Marshall, and when I pull in the parking lot, I do a donut, and that's the first time she's ever. I did that with her or anything. She kind of freaked out about it, but
Oh, so that's just
she thought it was fun afterwards, but she didn't really know what to expect at the time. So.
I got you. So she was sold on cars after that, or more nervous about cars?
I wouldn't say nervous. She's kind of, you know, she does. Everybody's like, well, how's your wife feel driving in that thing? It's like, really? She doesn't. And I run the guts out of it with her in it, and she doesn't really complain, or, I mean, she just sits over and just.
Good deal. Good deal.
But if I was in the Trans Am, and if I reach back and turn on the nitrous bottle, she kind of,
Well,
don't do that. Don't do that. But she never says anything in there because I don't have to turn anything, don't have to do anything.
Right, just the skinny belt.
Mm-hmm.
Good deal. So other than your favorite memory, do you have any, like, one of your problems with a car? Like, you know, coming through the build, everybody's got that one, you're like, oh, you know, I had trouble sorting this out or sorting that out. Like, did you ever have any crazy hurdles to overcome with the car?
No, not really. The only thing I never did was really rush it. I mean, you know, I would take it somewhere and have some buddies work on it, and they'd be like, oh, it might be a while. I said, listen, you'll get tired of it sitting there before I will, you know.
Right.
I mean, when it gets done, it'll get done. And I think it probably took, you know, maybe 5-6 years to complete it from when I took it apart from a running 305 to what it is now. So.
I got you.
And it's been together a little over a year now.
Good deal. So who tuned the car for you?
Blue Cat.
Blue Cat?
Mm-hmm.
So Phil?
Yep.
I got you. And what do you tune with? You got like a Holly, or you just run HP tuners?
It's HP tuners. It's got a LS1 harness and computers.
I got you. Anything else you want to tell the people? Like what's going on in your life? What tracks you're going to coming up? Like next racing season?
I really haven't been racing a whole lot. I mean, I've just been driving around on the street and having fun.
Oh, can't beat that. Any favorite victories that you've had on the street? Any surprises that like really just gave you that confidence?
No, I really haven't had the opportunity to race a whole lot of people. I mean, I've had some friends I run with, and I'll kind of lie to him and say I'm going to be on low boost and kick it in high boost. But I won't say who that is because he'll know. But I told him I'd never do it to him again because if he cranks his up, he just walks off and leaves me. So I got to kind of play nice so I don't get beat on.
Good deal, good deal. Anybody else you want to thank that helping you with the build, or anybody you want to shout out?
There's just, I hate to start naming people because there's been so many people helping.
When you forget somebody, you feel bad about it. I got you.
I mean, there's like a 3 group of guys. I mean, you got D. Martino. He kind of started everything.
Nice.
And got me all the parts. You know.
I've known him for a long time now.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
He kind of took a job in Florida in the middle of all this, and he was working on getting his house done, and he put in so much effort to try to get it finished. And I appreciate all the effort that he did. And then
he actually done a lot of work too. I got an Eclipse at DSM, and he's did a lot of work to that over the years too.
So then that kind of
snowballed from that.
Yeah, I sat around for a little bit, and you know, we kind of changed some things, which I knew what would have happened when it didn't get finished. Which, like I said, I was totally fine with. Wasn't mad at all, and it's like I couldn't be more happier with it right now. And like I said, it's a little bit of everybody that's kind of come together and helped with it. So
right, definitely a gorgeous car. So now we'll just let the people know that we're going to take off in it, get you some good footage. Again, my name's Christian with GasCanCo. We got Sean with us, and we thank you for your time. Have a good one, guys.